So we're just going to have a casual conversation about fostering and why these ladies love to foster. What got you into fostering?
Well, I started volunteering with Wild Blue about a little over 4 years ago, and was doing Monday mornings at Sanctuary, and as probably everybody at this point has experienced, we got a whole load of kittens that came in. I believe at that time was from Kansas.
How many kittens do you have to take at a time?
I think at first it would start with just a few, just so you can learn how many you can handle, because you need to socialize them all. You have to have time for all of them, and not just, I gotta go in this room and feed them and weigh them, and then go to this room and feed them and weigh them. You need to spend time with them.
When I started, it was one litter at a time, and you can't determine what's going to come in a litter. So my first litter was 4 babies that were 8 weeks that had been found at a trailer park, and then other things came with mom and babies as young as 3 weeks, as old as 9 weeks, like these guys, and so it just depends. And then depending on your space, I think also depends on how many you can take at a time.
What is the best part of being a foster?
I would say the best part, my favorite, is the updates. Seeing your kitten, in a home, being loved and happy and all comfortable, and playing and knowing that where they could have been and where they are now. I love that.
Do I need special training to be a foster?
I don't think you need special training, but I think this particular rescue Wild Blue provides a lot of training. There's a CATS 101 class I think I took when I first started. There's a fostering course. You have a foster mentor that you pretty much can reach out to 24/7. There have truly been times I have texted my foster mentor at 12:30 at night with a question. Man, have I learned a lot.
What are the expectations if I become a foster?
You need to make sure that your kittens get an initial vet exam. That's your responsibility, doing that either through partner vets or vets that really help us out by coming to the sanctuary. We need to make sure they're on target when they need their vaccinations, so we're tracking that. When those are due, we need to be willing, when we are running fairs, we need to be willing to take them to at least 2 fairs a month. Some fosters are willing to do adoptions from their home. It's not a requirement or an expectation, but to be able to do the adoption process, just learning the paperwork. Sounds like you work full-time.
I do.
You said I work full-time.
Okay,
But just as an example, you have 2 of the 3 of us here who do work full-time, and we make it work.
Will it cost me anything to be a foster?
Wild Blue provides everything.
There's toys. We have a foster shed that has stuff that people have passed or aren't using anymore. There's cat trees in there. There's toys like this. There's beds, there's towels, there's blankets, there's food. If there is a shortage of food and you can't afford it, again, you reach out on Slack and somebody will bring you food.
What kind of space do you need in order to foster kittens?
As long as you have space for a litter box, food and water, a bed, some blankies, and a little bit of space for them to move around, it doesn't have to be a huge space to start.
Just start out and you have just a few kittens, just a bathroom, just a small room. As you foster more and think you can take on more, you can, if you have a bigger room, like a guest room.
Thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate all that you do for Wild Blue. If you're interested in being a Wild Blue foster, you can check out our website to find out all that information at wbcats.org.